गोविंदे मुकंदे उदारे अपारे हरियं हरियं निर्नामे अकामे 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 गोविंदे मुकंदे उदारे
morning, beautiful people. Starting our practice this morning. Whether you've arrived just on the mat, whether you've been here for a few minutes, just starting to close the eyes and just in stillness. I want you to really just notice this morning, if you can feel in this moment the difference between the thoughts that are currently playing in your mind and the intuition, the innate wisdom, that internal sat-nav. No wrong or right answer, just noticing if you can sense the difference between these two things. Rolling the eyes up towards the third eye, bringing the hands in front of the heart space, rub the palms together. And you're going to do this quite slow this morning. So I want you to really make contact with every nerve on the fingers and the palms. I want you to roll your coccyx under. You're going to lift your navel in and slightly lift it up, feeling your heart open, feeling your shoulder blades pinch together at the back, feeling them pull down towards the ground. Taking your ears a little bit higher away from the shoulders, keep rubbing the palms, keep stimulating that nervous system with the 72,000 nerves on your fingertips. Keep the eyes rolled up and push the tongue on the roof of the mouth. Acknowledge the courage it takes to do this work this month, really sitting with the corners of your mind. We're going to focus this morning on making sure that our intuition is louder than our thoughts. We get to choose which one we listen to and which one we believe. And we listen to that is driven by light, hope, clarity, solution. Doing the best thing, making the best decision for ourselves, our communities, and the Mother Nature. And then speed the palms up a little bit, feeling that heat that you're creating. But all the time, you don't let the gaze drop. You keep the eyes rolled up. You keep the tongue on the mouth. You keep sitting a bit taller than you did the second before. And then take your hands to your prayer heart center, pushing your two thumbs into the nook and cranny of your sternum, your chest bone. You push your palms to touch as if you're trying to create a straight line from elbow to elbow. Take a deep breath into the base of the belly. At the top of the breath, you hold the breath. You squeeze the navel. Unless you're pregnant, never engage the navel. Otherwise, squeeze the muscles of your bum. Squeeze the muscles around your sex organ area, your navel, and lift up. Keep the eyes rolled up, tongue on the roof of the mouth. Exhale out the mouth, let it go. And again, deep breath in through the nose. Really let the belly come out on the inhale. As you reach the top of your breath, you hold, you pull the belly button in first, and then you squeeze up. The hands stay pushed into each other. The eyes stay rolled up. The tongue stays on the roof of the mouth. All of these things give the mind a focus so your intuition can come forward. Exhale, let it go. And again, deep breath in, charge the body with that full prana. At the top of the breath, hold, push the palms together with a little bit more effort. And exhale, let it go. Let's do one more and seal in our intention. Take a deep breath into the base of the belly. Hold the breath at the top. Push the palms to touch as tight as you can. Keep the eyes rolled up. Squeeze every muscle from your navel down as if you're trying to lift it up, and seal your intention. Something your heart desires, an intuition you want to be loud. And exhale, let the breath go. Keeping the hands where they are, preparing for your Adi mantra. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Acknowledging this mantra is acknowledging and giving honor to the ancient wisdom that's within every single person. So not just single people, different people, every single person has access to this ancient wisdom. We have the tools to clear the way of the mind so that we can make better choices. We don't need more things to pick from. We just need that intuition to show the way. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Call your inner intuition back with this mantra this morning. Deep breaths to charge. base of the belly. I want you to hold the breath at the top, push the palms to touch. I want you to think of a time when your mind has felt like your intuition, when it's come from an analytical thought, a right and a wrong, a black and a white. I want you to exhale, let the breath go, keeping the eyes rolled up to that third eye, stimulating your pituitary gland, your pineal gland. Your intuition comes from your navel. We know we're listening to our intuition because it feels safe. It has clarity. There is no anger or bitterness or conflict with other people. There is an inner trust. So I want you to do that one more time. But this time, you're going to imagine the sound is calling your intuition back home. It makes no sense to the mind what these sounds ong, namo, gurudev, namo means. But your intuition knows it's time to step up. You're ready to listen to that intuition and not listen to the analytical mind. 3 more times. Let's go. Charge the body with a full deep breath, the biggest, deepest breath you could possibly take. At the top of the breath, you hold, you push the palms to touch, you squeeze internally every fiber of your spine. Let the mantra go to every nook and cranny. Keep the eyes rolled up. Exhale, let the breath go. Let the hands slowly fall to the knees, palms faced up. Eyes stay closed, just be still for a second. We start with our pranayama as always. This morning, our pranayama is working with your fire energy, burning away anything that's confusing from the mind, making sure the mind is under command by the intuition. We start with our ego eradicator. Thumbs are active away from the fingertips, fingers into the pads of the hands. The elbows are straight. We know this pose by now, but make sure that we get the stability right. The elbows are locked straight. The thumbs are up as if they're creating a funnel. Your hands are not in front of the body. They're slightly behind so your heart opens. Your eyes rolled up. Your mouth is closed with a breath of fire through the nose. Anyone on their bleed or pregnant, you do a long but deep, deep, deep breath in and out. Breath of fire with ego eradicator is stable in and stable out, but focus on the exhale out the nose. Eyes closed. Let's go.
Oh, the tired faces come to life after dark. I'm bored with human races. Where we hide who we are. Don't you know? Don't you know?
keep going. Nearly 1 minute in. Your breath of fire is stable in, stable out. You're pumping the old oxygen out the belly. Your elbows are locked. Your chin is away from your chest. Your eyes stay rolled up. Ego eradicator. Focus on the breath. 1 minute left.
I'm stuck in your trance. I can only see highlights, but you're breaking me. So I close my eyes. I can't escape this place. I can't escape Tell me to breathe, but take my oxygen.
Finish deeper than you started. This is a breath of fire. You're burning away what is making you stagnant this morning, and you're bringing in that spark, that light. Arms are strong. The hands are nice and tight. Finish stronger. Keep the eyes rolled up. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Bring the thumbs above the head. Interlock the thumbs together. Release the fingers. Spread all the way up. Reach, 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 reach. As high as you can. Your body should shake a little bit because you're reaching up so tall. Squeeze the bum. Exhale out the breath out the mouth like a cannon, but keep the arms up. One more deep breath in. You reach up, 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 up. Squeeze the bum, squeeze the navel. Keep the eyes rolled up. This time, keeping the eyes closed. Your hands become sieves. You exhale the breath as you slowly trace that aura with your hands. You're cleaning your own aura, acknowledging this needs done on a regular basis. We can pick things up without our knowledge, and we can hold old stories in our aura as well. Hands on the knees, palms faced up, eyes closed. Just gently prompting yourself again here. Can you feel the difference between your thoughts, your analytical mind, and that golden intuition? How different do they feel, and how do we know which one we're listening to? Gently blinking the eyes open. We're going to do a 4-part Kriya this morning, which is a set of poses specifically targeted for our intuition. We've done this, I think it was last September. If anyone did the course then, you might remember it. If it's new to you, then I'm just going to invite you to do the best that you can. You're going to have the right knee up towards the chest, and you're going to sit back onto the left heel. This won't be available to everyone, and that's okay. Just do the best that you can. Try to get the right knee above the right hip, because this is the digestion. It's the sunny side of your digestion, that fire. So we want to stimulate that this morning. So if you can do the full pose, your right foot's into the ground, your right knee is up into the chest. You're sitting on your left heel. You may need to sit on the floor, or you can even sit on a cushion. If this isn't available to you, just sit in a normal cross-legged position, but try to have that right knee up at the very least. We're going to hold here. You're going to gently take your hands to your prayer heart center. You're going to bring your left arm out in a straight line. So right from the shoulder all the way to the fingertips is a straight line. Your right hand and your thumb stays in your half prayer. You're going to move your wrist on your left hand up as far as you can and down as far as you can. So the fingertips come up and the fingertips come down. As you do this, it's a breath of fire. So every breath is a fan of the hands. Anyone who's pregnant or on their bleeds, you just do a long, deep breath, but keep the hands fast. So the breath is slow and long, but the hand is fast. We've got pressure points in our wrists, which can sometimes gather up, and we need the energy to flow through. So this might be challenging if you've not done it before. Just do the best that you can. Eyes are going to be closed, and you're going to look over the tip of the nose. And I want you to focus on the breath and the wrist. And just notice if there's any challenges. Again, notice, is it the mind or is it the intuition? This is clearing the way. So you're really going to start to fire up the breath. Breath of fire, left wrist. Let's go.
एक ओंकार सतगुर प्रसाद श्री वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। जाप श्री मुखवाक पातशाही दसवीं छपै छंद त्व प्रसाद। खातिर चहन अर वर्ण जात अर पात नहन जय रूप रंग अर रेख पेख को कह न सकत कह अचल मूर्त अनुभव प्रकाश नम तोज कहे जय कोट इंद्र इंद्राण साह साहन गए.
Keep going. Keep your elbow straight. Your elbow is going to want to bend to make it easier. Keep it straight. Move the wrist as much as you can. Use the breath and use the mantra. Not long.
रे पवन महीम सुर नार असुर नेत नेत बण तृण कह तब सर्व नाम कथा कवन कर्म नाम भुजंग प्रयात छंद नमस्तुंग काले नमस्तुंग कृपाले नमस्तुंग रूपे नमस्तुंग अनुपे नमस्तुंग पे.
Last little bit. Go a little bit faster. Breath, breath, breath. Move, move, move the wrists. And then gently bring the left hand to your prayer heart center. Straight away, you release your right hand. We do the opposite side. Breath of fire, right wrist. Eyes stay closed. You're really going to notice if it's your mind, your intuition you're listening to here. This is challenging. Do your best and just never give up. Even if you have to rest and start again. But just never give up.
नमस्तंग अलेखे नमस्तंग काय नमस्तंग जाय नमस्तंग गंजे नमस्तंग भंजे नमस्तंग नामे नमस्तंग ठामे नमस्तंग कर्मं नमस्तंग कर्मं नमस्तंग नामं नमस्तंग धामं नमस्तंग जीते नमस्तंग अपीते नमस्तंग बाहे नमस्तंग टाहे नमस्तंग अनिले नमस्तंग अनादे नमस्तंग छेदे नमस्तंग गादे नमस्तंग गंजे नमस्तंग पंजे नमस्तंग उदारे नमस्तंग पारे नमस्तंग सोए काय नमस्तंग.
Keep going. Halfway on this side. Listen to the stories the mind's telling you. Your arms are not going to fall off. You can do this. Just do your best. Listen to the body, but don't listen to that mind.
नमस्तंग भूते नमस्तंग जुबे नमस्तंग कर्मे नमस्तंग निर्भरमे नमस्तंग निर्देशे नमस्तंग निर्पेशे नमस्तंग नामे नमस्तंग निर्कामे नमस्तंग निर्गाते नमस्तंग निर्गाते नमस्तंग निर्दूते नमस्तंग भूते नमस्तंग लोके नमस्तंग सोके नमस्तंग निर्तापे नमस्तंग अथापे नमस्तंग प्रेमाने नमस्तंग निधाने नमस्तंग गाहे नमस्तंग अवाहे नमस्तंग त्रिवर्गे नमस्तंग सर्गे नमस्तंग.
Gently release that right hand back to your prayer at heart center. We finish with our both hands in this pose. We take both arms out. You're going to move both hands, but this time I want you to keep the eyes closed. I want you to visualize yourself moving through the elements. Ether, air, fire, water. I want you to imagine you're really flying, whether that needs to be visualized in the ocean, in a forest, in the globe, in the universe. It doesn't matter, whatever comes to mind. But with your eyes closed, I want you to forcefully imagine your wrists are propelling you forward, preparing yourself to listen to the intuition and not the mind. Let's go.
भोगे नमस्तंग सुजोगे नमस्तंग रंगे नमस्तंग भंगे नमस्तंग गम्मे नमस्तस्तरम्मे नमस्तंग जलाश्रे नमस्तंग निराश्रे नमस्तंग जाते नमस्तंग पाते नमस्तंग मजमे नमस्तस्तरज्मे अदेसंग देसे नमस्तंग पेसे नमस्तंग.
Use the breath. It wants to help you. This is challenging, but it's really beneficial in the bigger picture. So don't think of the discomfort now. Think of what you're creating. Think of that momentum. Use the breath.
नमो सर्व काले नमो सर्व दयाले नमो सर्व रूपे नमो सर्व भूपे नमो सर्व खापे नमो सर्व थापे नमो सर्व काले नमो सर्व पाले नमस्तस्त देव नमस्तं अपेव नमस्तं जन्मे नमस्तं सुवने नमो सर्व गौने नमो सर्व पाने नमो सर्व रंगे नमो सर्व पंगे नमो काल काले नमस्तस्त दयाले नमस्तं वर्णे नमस्तं मरणे नमस्तं जरारं नमस्तं कृतारं नमो सर्व.
Finishing stronger than you started. Have you lost the visualization? Ether, air, fire, water, earth. Visualize yourself moving through water, through flames, through the universe. This is the intuition we need to spark up. It makes no sense to the mind. We don't want to live in the analytical state. We want to live in that what we cannot see, but we trust, we know. So use the breath, use the movement. Nearly there.
तन्ने नमो सत्तवन्धे नमस्तं नृसाके नमस्तं नृबाके नमस्तं रहीमे नमस्तं करीमे नमस्तं अनन्ते नमस्तं महन्ते नमस्तस्त्रागे नमस्तं.
And gently release the hands. Take yourself straight away onto your bum. Sit into your easy pose, your lotus pose, legs crossed. You're going to take the hands straight away in front of the chest. You're going to create a fist, but your fist is grabbing your thumbs. So the thumbs are not on the outside of the hands. The thumbs are in the palms, and then we grab we grab the fingers over the thumbs. Your thumbs are going to be squeezed tight, tight, tight. So really, as much as you can, you're going to engage the thumbs. Your thumbs represent your ego. So with the intuition, we're acknowledging we don't want to listen to the ego, which is driven by fear. We want to listen to the intuition, which is driven by light. So we squeeze the hands, the thumbs as much as we can. You're going to metabolize the energy of this prayer and this practice this morning into your thumbs. You're going to not gently, sorry, there's nothing gentle at all about this one. You're going to bring your hands forward. And as you do, you're going to circle your wrists around each other, but they don't touch. So if you need a little bit of a gap to do this, you're going to do breath of fire. So we circle the wrists forwards, not back, making sure that the brain is getting the signal that we move forward. We find the solution. We don't focus on the problem or the stress or listen to the fear. We move forward with the hope. You keep the eyes closed, look over the tip of the nose, breath of fire. You're just here for 1 minute, so not too long. Can you go faster? Can you keep the thumbs nice and tight? Your breath of fire is equal in and equal out. Finishing your morning before you've even started the day. You're going to walk off this mat feeling elevated. So clear your aura with this practice. Quick, 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 quick. If you touch, don't worry, but try not to touch the fists. And gently release the hands to the knees, palms faced up, eyes closed. Be completely still. Don't seek, don't manipulate, but just notice if you can feel the difference now between that intuition that you trust and the mind that makes us doubt, that analyzes things, that thinks of the risk, the right and the wrong. Can you bring your awareness to your navel, your intuition? That golden thread like a protective bubble, always guiding you to the answer, maybe not in words with the English language, but with an inner knowing, an inner trust. Giving your mind thanks for the time that it is signified to you that you are busy, your energy is out of balance, and your prana is low. When the mind is being busy, this is a clear sign that our prana is low and we've lost that inner connection. So you're going to finish with a mantra meditation to make sure that we heal the old parts of us which used to listen to the mind, which used to believe the fears, and which used to become stuck in any darkness. So you're going to bring your elbows and you're going to tuck them into the side of the body. You're going to take the hands out like you're holding 2 trays. So the palms are faced up, but the hands are in. So don't let the hands be out. You want them tight into the body. We're going to use the mantra Ra Ma Da Sa Sa Se So Hun, which is an 8-part mantra. So in 8 parts, you're going to vibrate the sound on a different part of your chakra. So the first sound, Ra, is going to be at the root. You then move up to below your belly button, your solar plexus, your sacral, your heart, your throat, your third eye, the crown, the top of your head, and then the eighth one is your aura. So all I want you to do is sit tall, and as you hear the sounds, I want you to just in your mind's eye, bring the mantra up. So we start at the bottom and we slowly work our way up. And then for the last sound, which is hung, we cover the aura. When you're ready to, or if you're already familiar with the sounds, you're going to hum along to the mantra or say it out loud. As you say Ra, you're going to focus on the base. As you say Ma, you work it up, you work it up. This mantra is going to clear that way of whatever we're holding on to in our subconscious, which means we don't trust our intuition. There's something blocking it if we don't trust it. Maybe a time in the past we didn't listen to it, we ignored it. So now it doesn't believe we'll listen to it. So really letting the mantra clear the way. Eyes stay closed and roll them up towards the third eye. hands where they are, keeping the eyes closed. Take a deep breath into the very, very base of your spine. And as you exhale, feel the hips soften into the earth. You're going to very gently bring your hands together as if you're holding an imaginary ball in front of your heart. Feel the energy between your palms now that you've charged with the mantra, you've charged with the mudra. And then take your hands to a part of your body that needs your intuition. Maybe a part of your body that speaks to you, but you don't understand the language of what it's asking for. Maybe a part of your body that holds your sadness, your stress, your anxiety, your pain. Maybe a part of your body that is injured physically. Take 3 deep breaths in as if you're sending the breath directly to that part of the body to create more space, more light, more hope. And then bring your hands to your prayer at heart center, pushing your palms to touch, sitting a little bit taller than when you started, acknowledging the power of the practice when the mind is busy, when the mind is quiet. It's a regular ripple that is needed to make sure that the overwhelming information that our minds have to process in this modern day life do not rule our decisions. Instead, our intuition is what's in control. We know that we are our stability. We don't externally seek. And we know that anything is possible as long as it sits right with our intuition. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Squeeze that navel, squeeze the bum. Bring your attention to that gut, that navel, that belly button, that intuition. Exhale, let it go. We finish with 1 Sat Nam. Truth is my name. Acknowledging your truth is to live by your own alignment, your own intuition. Acknowledging the practice this morning is going to do this off the mat as well as on the mat. Inhale for Sat Nam. Sat Nam. As with every single time, thank you for trusting me with your intuition this morning. Well done for doing the practice, and repeat as many times as you can and enjoy that intuition off the mat and the quiet mind, but the loud knowing what to do. Have a beautiful day.